from the north shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Jody Christian will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now is John Jay, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, John Jay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 13 for him on the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Machado at second with 2 down. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first. Wiggins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's 2-0 Washington. Max Scherzer starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian Brummett. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, Right fielder, Roberto.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Set to get his day started, Wilson Ramos, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Yunel Escobar, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Escobar is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right up to that guy, right? You're starting and hitting pressure, expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Into the box, Max Scherzer. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, John Jay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Riding in once again, Alcides Escobar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. There goes Jay. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to the National shortstop. The 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Escobar, the runner at third. Jay is over at second with one down in the inning. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he's safe. And now Bryce Harper. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Leading off the inning, Tyler Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Escobar ranging to his right. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall. So we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
So coming to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast.
Leading off for the Masters.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Line drive to left. Wiggins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Elmer Christian is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Christian.
In now, Yunel Escobar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Christian has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Still only one out in the inning. Sent out to straightaway center field. Wiggins takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Scherzer, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Nationals 7 and the Pirates nothing. Now at the plate, Edward Arnold, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ramos might try to make a play on it. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Escobar fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So one away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Digging in, Bart Wiggins. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. 4-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Christian.
The pitcher, Elmer Christian, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And Scherzer will have to go to first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Wiggins on third. Christian on at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. In now is John Jay. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins waits on it. 1 down. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One out and a runner on second base. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Bryce Harper now. This is pulled into right. Clemente is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente.
Right fielder, Roberto
First
Clemente.
delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Back up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive bat, nice base hit.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report, as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Christopher Wiggins. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Jay at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Missed with a slider. Clemente stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-1 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's the Nationals 7 and the Pirates 1. Ready once again, Manny Machado, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Line towards center field. Brummett is right there, one down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Wiggins charging in on it in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Nationals 8 and the Pirates 1. So digging in now, Bart Wiggins. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for Pittsburgh, pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Elmer Christian. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Wiggins gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 3-2 pitch to third. Machado is there, and that's out number 1.
That's center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses. 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Ready for another shot now. Roberto Clemente. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Escobar is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, John Jay. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bob Dixon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Escobar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And now Bryce Harper. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And they half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. Short, hit hard. Escobar has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arno.
Ready for another chance. Edward Arnold. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 2-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 8-2. Back here in Pittsburgh. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one, and get that ball up in the zone, he can take you out of the ballpark.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Calling for it, Clemente. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Washington leads this one 8-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeremy Hellickson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Avi Morales will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in to try it again, Bart Wiggins. A couple of walks for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lifted down the line in left. Heiner is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Bob Dixon.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Bob Dixon. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In now, Christian Brummett. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heiner on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. Hellickson pauses. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates leave 1. Still 8-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yunel Escobar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Escobar.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting,
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. In now is John Jay. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got two quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Roberto Clemente.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heiner is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Wiggins is off at first with 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, still 8-2. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Alcides Escobar.
Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And now Bryce Harper. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
In now for Washington, Manny Machado. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Bouncer up the middle. And Zimmerman has a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Hellickson. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher, to give an opposing pitcher, to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself an out.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Avi Morales. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Nationals are out in front here, 11-2. So coming to the plate, Edward Arnold starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Arnold stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. In the dirt here. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Angel Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Angel Vargas.
And that misses, ball one. Now the 1-0. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Runners off for second. Taken for strike three. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins, runner in scoring position with Sugan. On the season, Wiggins possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This will get foul for strike two. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Nats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns win number 4 on the season. Jody Christian allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Jeremy Hellickson takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line.